Locked downtown Dallas, still a crime scene as we go on the air. Here we are less than 24 hours since that sniper shoots and kills 5 Dallas public safety officers, all during that protest over recent police killings. It is now the deadliest attack on U.S. law enforcement since 9/11. This is CBS 11 News at 4 o'clock today, our special coverage of what unfolded in our community last night. I'm Doug Dunbar. It's good to have you with us. A lot of new information to share with you this afternoon about the officer shot, the suspect, and what is next for the police department. So let's go one step at a time. Crews are out covering every angle of the story. We'll touch on everything throughout this next hour. First at 4 o'clock, though, here's the most up-to-date information as we go on the air. We've just learned Dallas police interviewed more than 200 police officers. We are told that at least 12 of them fired their service weapons in the exchange of gunfire with at least one suspect last night. 12 officers in all have been shot, and as we know, 5 officers were killed. Officer Brent Thompson is the first DART police officer killed in the line of duty since the transit agency formed 27 years ago. The 43-year-old Thompson had worked for the agency since 2009. We are told he was also a newlywed, married in the last 2 weeks to his wife, who also happens to be a DART officer as well. The DART officers injured have been identified now. We can share the names with you. 44-year-old Elmar Lee Cannon, 32-year-old Misty McBride, and 39-year-old Jesus Retanya. Those are the officers for DART who were injured last night. We are still working to learn all of the names of the Dallas police officers who were killed. Here's what we do know right now. 32-year-old Patrick Zamarripa, 2001 graduate of R.L. Paschal High School in Fort Worth. Lauren Ahrens. Also Mike Smith and Michael Kroll. Kroll, incidentally, moved from Michigan to here to become a Dallas police officer back in 2007. Now to the suspect, identified as 25-year-old Micah Johnson. He is dead, as you've likely heard by now. Dallas Police Chief David Brown saying that after hours of negotiations, the department used a robot delivering a bomb to kill him. Johnson had, at the time last night, and we heard this in the press conferences, expressed a lot of anger over recent police shootings, and he said, literally, he wanted to kill white people, particularly police officers. Police say that the suspect told them that he was acting alone and he was not, in fact, affiliated with any kind of group. U.S. Army did confirm for us that he did serve in the Army Reserve for 6 years. He did a 9-month tour of duty as well in Afghanistan. So let's talk a little bit about what went on last night and how this all unfolded. And we can go via Google Maps here and we'll take you through downtown. Apologies. So we are now halfway through the route, and as we begin, we'll press play, and now we're coming back down Main Street. So we've already gone up Commerce. Now we're coming back down Main Street toward the old red courthouse. And now, as we swing around, the parking garage is where everything began to unfold. And this is the parking garage in question right here. And as officers were assembled literally at this intersection for the route, they were here at this intersection. What unfolded was somewhere on the upper floors of this garage last night when shots began to ring down on these police officers. And officers here were hit, officers were lined in the street as well, and officers on this side. So bullets began raining down, as we know, by the dozens, without question. And just across the way, El Centro College in downtown Dallas, that was the scene of a lot of the shooting last night. CBS 11's Brian New is there now for us. Brian, what are police finding there today?
Yeah, Doug, investigators right now are in the process of conducting a digital survey using, and you can perhaps see one of them right back there, a 360-degree camera. This comes after investigators conducted 2 sweeps of this area for explosives. None were found, but they did find bullet holes on several of the buildings here in the area. 2 bullet holes were found on this police car. Another patrol car, still with its lights flashing, remains in the middle of this crime scene. We've been told that that vehicle belongs to one of the police officers that was killed last night. Investigators tonight are working to determine if Micah Johnson, the suspected shooter, acted alone. Now, that's what investigators say he told them during negotiations. Police Chief David Brown says his negotiation officers tried to get as much information out of Johnson as possible.
And he stated that he did this alone. The suspect said other things that are part of this investigation so that we can make sure that everyone associated with this tragic event is brought to justice.
Now, along with Johnson, the police department has detained 3 other people, 2 that were stopped along Interstate 35 last night shortly after the shooting, and a woman who is near the parking garage where the shooting took place. The police department has not said if these 3 people remain suspects. At one point, the police chief said that the 3 were not cooperating. We haven't heard any more after that. We will, of course, keep you updated. Live in downtown, Brian New, CBS 11 News.